Come one, come all, to the greatest show this side of the astral plane. A champion of a rival arena making their debut here in our own. The Scourge of Balor's Pits.
Hello and welcome back to the channel and to our playthrough of the Black Pits 2, continuation of our playthrough of the Black Pits 1. For anyone just joining, this is our main character is Thay, a fighter mage, and he is accompanied by a fighter cleric, his wife Rachel, and we also have a dwarf barbarian, berserker, whatever. We're not going to dual class him. He's just going to stay a straight up berserker through the entire playthrough. Same thing with our mage, our sorcerer, and our archer. So this playthrough, a couple things to note real quick. I'm going to try to do less talking, even though it is, a commentary playthrough. But so I'll try to keep the rambles and the preambles to a minimum. This playthrough, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 in almost 2 years, so I'm a little rusty, but I do have the mods, Sword Coast Stratagems, Ice Windification, and a lot of other quality of life ones, but we're going to be playing this on, I think, core difficulty. But Sword Coast Stratagems, I encourage you to look it up. I'm not going to do the whole ramble each and every Baldur's Gate playthrough that I do, because every single Baldur's Gate playthrough that I have, I go into it, so I'll just skip it for now. You could look all that up. But it makes the game much, much harder, and honestly, not a little bit, but in my opinion, very fair. All the mages and everything, every class characters that can pre-buff, they buff with everything that an actual person would buff with. And they use their stuff smarter. Sword Coast Stratagems is by far the best AI modification mod that I've ever seen. It's incredible. So it makes the game much more realistic, but a whole hell of a lot harder. I think that's really about it. Like I said, I'm going to keep everything to a minimum. I'm going to do a lot of exploring and reading. This is going to be a slow to medium paced let's play, so if that's not your thing, this probably isn't for you. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's import our game. We're gonna do, I hate how they changed this, but I believe this is core, I think, or is this core? Enemies continue to use until, you know what, let's go up to tactical from improved. I think we did improved in the Black Pits 1. We'll go tactical this time. I don't like really anything above all this because they get extra hit points, they hit extra hard, like they'll do double damage. It's just that's not a fun, and I don't know, that just makes it artificially harder. It's just not fun to me. SCS is enough for me. It's been several months since your escape from Balor's Black Pits. Tales of your deeds have spread far and wide, and bards sing of them wherever you travel. And so it came that Balor's game was quickly turned, the swords that were shattered, the spells were unweaved, the text is flying way too fast for me to read it, blah blah blah, preamble of the first one. So this bard just sang the tale of what happened in Baldur's Gate 1, if you were quick enough to read it. And this guy's calling bullshit on her story. It sounds fantastic, I know, but it is true. I could prove it. Unless I'm much mistaken, the champion of Balor's Pits is among us in this very minute. Everyone say hello to Thay, our tale's protagonist in the flesh. Okay, so real quick, we are going to play the same way that we played in Baldur's Gate 1 in the Black Pits 1. In that, when we get captured, we're going to just play along. We're going to placate until we can seize an opportunity to rebel. We're not going to do the bravado thing. Fight me now. Let's go. No, we're not doing that. We're just going to be good little boys and girl and bide our time. It is true. How did you know it was me?
I found you, and not a moment too soon. You're in danger. Danger, I tell you.
Najim was the genie that was enslaved to Baloth in the first game. He was like the main source of Baloth's power over us, but then we broke free, and now he's, I guess, our friend. Anyway, Thalik, I found you. In not a moment. Oh, he already heard that. Najim? What's going on?
I was attacked by a group of bounty hunters.
Before I escaped, I heard them say your name, and I came to warn you. You're safe now.
Wait! Something is wrong! We're in an ambush!
Prepare yourselves. The bounty hunters are upon us.
Careful! I suspect the bard's not really a bard.
Joker. I am a bard. The name's Joker. And the joke? I'm afraid it's on you. You should have stayed out of this, Genie. Guilty consciences. Guilty consciousnesses are unhealthy. Guilty consciousness are unhealthy.
You will not take me
Boy,
alive.
I butchered that. Tongue twisting myself. I'm at peace with that. We came here for Thalik. You were expendable. No, I'm keeping this one for myself. Do what you want, Dormammus. Just don't let another target escape. Another? You blame me for your failures? For your failures, Task? What's that supposed to mean? Would you two like to fight while our bounties escape? Or can we get down to business? Thalik, they're attempting to capture you. Bow to your way to freedom, or become a captive once again. So here again, we're going to placate, and just taking a look around the room. I can't move that. I mean, we have an adamantine golem, a genie, high-level bard, obviously a high-level wizard, a dark planetar. We're unbuffed. We're ill-prepared. It's time to go. You could fight here, and you could fight and lose, but we'll go with them. Is that what they want? Very well. I'll go with you. For now.
Bind and ready them for transport. Dennerton will pay us handsomely for these ones.
Mein head? By the Orc-Father's leafy ass. I've never met a woman who could drink like that. 1 minute I'm singing with an ale in one hand and a wench in the other. Then I wake up here. Where in the nine hells am I?
Oh, I was hoping you could tell me.
I would if I could, but the guards say nothing to me. I tell you this though. From where I stand, it is looking like a room of some sort. The floor, walls, doors. Yeah, we are in a room.
How long have you been here?
A couple of hours, maybe. Long enough to be getting hungry, I'll tell you this.
Very well. Thank you for your time.
Aye, Well, if you find out where the food, ale, and women are, come back and tell Voghild. Ah, the orc. I won't mind if I do.
Okay. So, oh man, my portrait's gone. They won't let me use the Baloth portrait. Can I change that? Script should still be all off. Okay, there we go. So this is Dark Oath. This is my sorcerer. Yeah, I don't like that one. I cannot, for the life of me, get custom portraits to work. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Her script is off. God, that is hideous. I would burn that if that were a real picture. Really wish I could have got custom portraits to work. Screw it. Yeah, all good enough. All right. Level it up for me, baby. So, we are Grandmaster and Longsword. We have 2 points into Scimitar. I have not put any points in the 2 weapon style. I don't even know if we can get them anymore. But we definitely want to learn our spells. Go with another spell thrust. Minor sequencer. We want spell immunity.
I am invincible! Invincible, I say!
They definitely changed that voice. We'll have to change that. Alright, we gained another priest spell. So we put curse. Where do we have fairy fire? Thought we had fairy fire. You know what? Should I do shillelagh? Should I? Just in case something happens, maybe. No. Hang on, let's look at it. It gives a +1 bonus to its attack and inflicts. Yeah, but does that? Would that be good at higher levels? Could I hit that adamantine golem with that? Let's go Doom. Why not? And here I think I'll go slow poison just in case. Why not? Yeah, we need to change your voice line, son.
To battle and victory!
Take that!
I accept this honor. I will be sharp.
Taking the lead, all. How about a nap? So how about that thing we were gonna do?
Sure.
Batter them into bloody rubbish!
Have at you!
I think someone more expendable should be the leader.
To battle and I will strive to lead responsibly.
To battle, and I will strive.
To battle
I shall endeavor to be an inspired...
Have at you! I think someone more...
No one is more worthy.
To battle!
I will strive to lead responsibly.
Let's do this, quick and pain. No one is more worthy.
Really thought there was a dwarf-sounding one.
To battle and victory! To battle with no...
To battle and victory. I will strive. I must rest for a cause to succeed.
Yeah, why not?
You're not so... Everyone will benefit under my...
The power. I grow.
Alright. Good to go. We are leveled up.
Fine.
Oh, I don't have anyone to pick locks.
There's nothing we can do.
Yes, all spells have been disrupted. We are at their mercy.
You are all weak, or cowards, or both. I am a master of teleportation. I can and will escape this dungeon.
Do not be rash, my young friend. You may not like the result.
Rash? Rash? My power cannot be contained. Now watch and learn.
Well, he was right, in a way. He escaped, after a fashion.
Poor lad. His power could be contained after all. Just not within his own body.
It's not wrong.
It will be done. Very well.
I trust you have no hostile intentions.
Quit your jabbering and listen up. All performers are to report to the banquet hall for the welcoming feast.
Performers? Welcoming feast?
The cook's really outdone himself this time, so enjoy. For some of you, it'll be your last meal. Now get going.
You dare try to command Hort Ilderf? I'll rip you open and strangle you with your own entrails.
Strangling your enemy with their own entrails. A classic.
Try it. You won't get 3 steps before you're sliced to ribbons. Now go eat your dinner.
Pah! Some of these guards aren't fit to wield a steak knife, much less a sword.
True, but there are many of them, and the spellcasters among us have been rendered powerless. Better to bide our time and gather information.
I'd expect such cowardice from a drow.
And I such wisdom from an orc.
Great retort.
That's it. I could use a fight, and need no excuse to kill a drow.
Calm yourself. You actually growled a few 2-syllable words there. You don't want to break your brain now, do you?
Enough. You aren't going to fight anyone, Orc. Not yet. And you, Drow, save the wit for the arena. I'll not say it again. On your way.
Might as well. Food is food, but I believe a feast was mentioned.
Proceed south to the banquet hall. You can't miss it. This area right here we'll be visiting frequently so we can get a glimpse of what we'll be fighting in our next fight when we actually do start fighting. We are going to go through, we're going to talk to a lot of people. So buckle up.
Come in and take your seats. This is a wonderful day for you all, the beginning of a new life as a hero fit for the epics. Or a villain, perhaps, equally fit for the bards to sing of. The choice is yours. But I get ahead of myself. Introductions are in order. I am Quartermaster Tidal, your new best friend and advocate as you embark upon your path to fame, fortune, and yes, even immortality.
Oh, by Tamora's dice, give it a rest already.
Bradle, did you say something? No? Keep it that way. So, where was I? Oh yes, I am Quartermaster Tidal, friend to the famous, mentor to the mighty, Grand Vizier of all.
He was right, Turtle. I don't have all day.
Oh, yes. Of course, sir. Everyone, this is Denneton, Master of the Arena. His wealth is unending, his largesse unmatched, his...
Silence, fool.
Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. Right away, sir.
As Turtle said, I am Denneton. I own the arena you are now a part of, a very special arena. This is no pit filled with poorly trained slaves stabbing each other for the amusement of the lowborn. No, this arena, my arena, is unique. There is nothing like it in all of Faerun. Each of you have been chosen because each of you is a legend.
You are among the greatest warriors, assassins, and archmages the world has ever known.
Your fame will attract those elements of Thayan society that truly matter to my arena.
The entertainment you provide will let me turn their wealth into my wealth.
I mean, our wealth, of course. This is a partnership. I need you, and you me.
So long as you perform and entertain our audience, you will live a life of comfort and opulence. I like comfort and opulence, but I like freedom even more.
Well, if you absolutely refuse to fight, I'll have little choice but to kill you. But I'm sure you want this arena to succeed as much as I do. So, I'll focus on the positive rather than the negative. Anything you want, you will receive. Any culinary treat you crave, any entertainment, no matter how obscure or depraved.
Gold, silver, gems, anything the four corners of Faerun, I can bring here for you, provided you hold up your end of the bargain.
For most fights, you'll be pitted against useless fodder.
A few ogres, perhaps, or a group of Cormyrean criminals I rescued from the gallows.
You'll easily win, but your job is to put on a show. Suck the audience in, make your opponent's deaths as entertaining as possible.
Play with them. Disembowel them in a new and inventive way that displays your expert swordplay and really shows your creativity. Have fun with it. If you enjoy the slaughter, the audience will too.
Now, allow me to introduce you to each other. First, hailing from the 10 Towns, we have the mighty warrior, Voghil the Vast.
The Vast? What is this? I have never used such a nickname. Ah, fine. It fits.
Excellent. And over here, we have a man of the gods and for the people. A man for whom battle and honor are not just words, but a way of life. Yes, it's Timoth the Champion Goodtree.
This place is a blight upon Faerun. Tempest demands I destroy you, it, and all these other heathens.
That's the spirit, Timoth. Play that destroy the heathens angle up a bit. The crowds will suck it in. Next up is a man of the cloth, a man whose love of Lathander burns bright as the emerging dawn, yet one who yearns to see the wretched cast into the darkness of the abyss. I give you Brother Elrish of the Sun Soul.
The pits of despair seem darkest to those who will not see.
We could all benefit from such, well, let's call it wisdom.
A lion alone can have no pride.
Right.
That's such a simple way of saying keep that religious shit to yourself.
Next, we have a woman eager to be judge, jury, and executioner. equally happy protecting the weak and punishing the guilty. A woman whose name is so great she needs no nickname. It's Mercy White Dove.
By what right do you imprison us?
Think of yourselves as my guests, my dear, and of the arena as an inn.
An inn for people who fight and kill each other for money and entertainment.
Next is a wizard of deceptive power. His aging body may seem past its prime, but his mind is sharp as any blade. I give you Dulf, the ancient threat Ebonbeard.
Huh? What? Well, where am I? Who are you?
Who am I?
Don't let that act fool you. Very cagey is the ancient threat.
Next, we have a man whose deeds are so well known they hardly need mentioning. A man legendary for prowess in gladiatorial combat. I give you the champion of Baloth's Pit, Phallic. What? No nickname for me?
Of course you shall have one. How about the Ravager? No. Infinite Desolation. No, I don't like that. Of course, you are the Scourge of Baloth. Right, with that cleared up, we can turn to the show itself.
As a great bard once said, all the world's a stage, and all of us merely players. Each of us in our own time will play many parts.
So now we decide which part each of you shall play.
Our main star will be Phallic, who is already well known as a champion of the arena.
You're joking. I'm the greatest warrior here. The glory should be mine.
You, the greatest warrior? Greatest halfling warrior, maybe. But that still only makes you half the warrior I am.
Half the warrior you are? What? You ate a fighter who wasn't a drunken fat ass?
I conquered the nightmares. An entire clan of orcs, wiped out in an afternoon.
Oh, you kill orcs, do you? Maybe you'd like to try me out, you ale-drenched whale.
Back off, orc. He's on the list. You can kill him when I'm finished.
Hold on, everyone. We'll gain nothing by fighting each other.
Wrong. I'll gain the satisfaction of gutting a pompous ape.
All right, touche.
Fools. No matter how well we're treated, we're ultimately just slaves who live and die at the whims of our master.
Enough talk. More killing!
Bring it on, baboon!
To the pain.
Stand still and fight!
You cannot comprehend the pain I shall inflict upon you.
Winged, come forth! I command you!
That was for death blow!
Stand down, mortals.
The bigger they are, the harder I beat them.
I trust the point is clear to even the dimmest among you. Obey me, or face the Winged's wrath.
That's it then. You ingrates have ruined your feast. I hope you enjoyed it. You'll get no more food until you've earned it in the arena. Speaking of which, when any of you finally do decide you're ready to fight, you'll find me amidst the merchant stalls just to the east of here.
By Moradin's hammer!
Clan Geddensbeard, look at this. All me work ruined by you donkeys. Do you have any idea what it takes to make braised lobster arabelle with broccoli, root cream, and shellfish vinaigrette? That was pure art. Where is that peanut-sized rat? Scurried off to his hole, most like. Tartle, vermin. Come and face me. Me lobster arabelle will be avenged. All right.
Yes.
So it begins.
Oi, just do more.
So the first thing that I want to do for sure is, because anyone who's familiar with the game or watched my last playthrough or any playthrough of the Black Pits, there's a lot of items. There's a lot of stuff to buy, and it's a lot of money. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that we make it as cheap as possible. You can see I purposely put 18 charisma on Phallic, and we're going to get that up as quickly as possible. Hey, are you the same Illithid from Baloth's arena? Shouldn't you be able to communicate telepathically? Alright, whatever. Let me see your magical selection of magical trinkets. So the first thing I want to buy is the Nymph's Cloak. Gives us +2 charisma. So we're going to buy that bad boy. Puts us up to 20.
If you insist.
This is Hugh Greenleaf.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
Hello, name's Hugh Greenleaf. I've got armor made by the finest smiths from Waterdeep to Karatur. I've scoured all of Faerun for the very best, so buy with confidence. How'd you get here? Same way as you, I imagine, but Denethor allows me to leave occasionally. So as long as I use my contacts to your and ultimately his advantage. So what can I give you today? His advantage? We're not to talk with the performers, and the guards are already eyeing me. But alright, here's how it is. Denethor gets all of our profit. Everything above our procurement cost. And we get to live. You win prize money in the arena, you buy from us, he gets the money back. It's a great deal for him. Now, really, are you going to buy? Maybe. Let me see your selection. So the next thing I want to buy is the... Where is it? No. No. Helm of the Noble. Here it is. Helm of the Noble. We get +1 armor class, +1 charisma. Boom. 21 charisma. So now, if we... Let's see what our discounts are looking like. So we got this.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
So we've got this leather armor +1 for 1,270 without all of our stuff. Without our buffs. Put it on. And it is now 1,120. So the sooner we start getting those discounts, the better. That's why I buy those first. Then we'll go ahead and talk to all the vendors and everything in here, and then we'll move around and explore everything that we can. Like I said, this is going to be a slow to medium paced playthrough to see the game, not just the fights. This is the weapon merchant.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Aye, slave. You need weapons, do you? I have the best selection in the pits right here. Yeah, so what's your story? My story is I sell weapons. Now you buying or walking? Alright, I'm looking. Let me see your selection. So the first thing, we're going to buy some weapons. I don't think I have enough for +1 weapons for everybody. That won't be a problem. We're not going to buy anything at the moment, I don't think. Because for the first fight, we really don't need them. And while I'm thinking of it, let's prepare our spells for the first fight. Oh, I lost that spell slot because I don't have that neck piece anymore. That should be alright.
What?
Now, take it to the windy day.
The wizened old man gestures to you, then sweeps his hand in a direction of scrolls piled high on the table. Don't like to talk much, eh? The man opens wide, revealing an empty mouth. His tongue has been cut out and most of his teeth removed. He grins toothlessly and again gestures to his pile of scrolls. Well, then I'll take a look at your selection of scrolls. Ooh, thought I was going to crash there. Alright. So we don't need to bind these scrolls right now. And needless to say, this guy doesn't have much in the way of conversation. Here's old Baldur from Baylofts. You got caught again along with me, right? And I believe the same thing with the Mind Flayer, too.
Greetings! How may I... Wait a second. Do I know you?
Baldur, it's me, Thalik. What are you doing here?
We set up shop brewing potions, just like always. Potions to make you stronger, quicker, and smarter.
We even have potions to catch the eye of the ladies or the gentlemen. May I ask you a few questions?
I'm always happy to reminisce with an old friend such as yourself.
How did you end up here?
That's quite a tale. The concoctor and I were searching for gems and potion ingredients near the underdark city of Blingdenstone.
Suddenly, that winged thing's hunters surrounded us. Still makes me shudder.
One of them, a wretched half-elf known as Joker, struck the concoctor on the back of the stem and injured him.
I leapt to my friend's defense, but my Snurfeblin rage forced the hunters to take us alive.
What do you mean, tell them the real story? That was the real story. Fine, maybe I embellished a little. You can hardly blame me.
Our capture was far more dignified. When Joker injured the concoctor, he emitted a piteous spore scream.
When the spores reached my nose, I started sneezing uncontrollably. I sneezed so hard I did a full backflip and landed face down on top of the concoctor. The hunters thought it was so funny, they decided to keep us alive and bring us here. Achoo!
Let's discuss something else.
How may I help you? Of course, ask away.
We know about the sneezing, he already told us. Why does the cook keep looking at the concoctor that way?
That wretched dwarf? When Joker injured the concoctor, she kept the piece of stem she cut off and gave it to the cook.
That lunatic made stew out of it and thought it tasted fantastic.
Yes, I know you're very proud of how good you taste. Stop interrupting. Anyway, the cook liked the stew so much, he's been trying to convince Dennerton to let him cook the rest of the concoctor ever since. Wretched dwarf. How may I help you? Of course, ask away.
Don't you think Dennerton should be compensating you for your services?
Maybe you're right. we do provide the finest potions in Old Farron. I'll take the matter up with him.
Here's Mercy White Dove. She's one of the people you could hire. There's several people you could hire. Some do it for free, some you have to pay. But they all have their uses. They have less of a use in SCS and when you make the game harder through mods. But whenever at some point I built a vintage, or what I call my retro PC. I've got DOS, Windows 98, and Windows XP loaded on it. So I'm going to get the original vanilla versions of the game. And I'm anxious to see how the vanilla versions of this worked out. Because even though I had all this stuff back in the day, I never played it. I played the original Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It was so hard, and I was playing an MMO at the time that took up most of my time. So I'd never played it from start to finish until 2018. And absolutely fell in love with it and regretted not playing it back in the day. But I'd really be curious to see the vanilla version on a retro PC straight from the disc. Because from what I understand, what I read, these people are really useful. Like, what's his name? That orc that was right here? I believe he's a barbarian, so whenever you face the Demi-Lich and they have imprisonment, he can't be imprisoned because of the rage. So he's very useful to have in that fight. Just one example.
State your business and be off. I've matters to attend to.
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
I shall give you some time. Prove yourself worthy of it.
Who are you?
I am the most just and merciful White Dove, Doombringer of Hor. You may call me Mercy.
Can I call you Whore? Doombringer of Hor? Tell me this.
Violence repays violence. Evil repays evil. Good repays good. These are the tenets of Hor, who brings justice and retribution to each according to their actions.
Allowances must be made for the context of one's actions.
Allowances? Excuses set forth to falsely acquit the condemned.
Allowances exploit, pervert, and impede the course of justice. If you cannot see this, we have nothing more to discuss.
May you find justice, or retribution, as the case may be.
No. No, not everything is black and white, woman. That's an ignorant viewpoint.
I haven't time for idle talk.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
What would you know?
I'd like to know more about your capture.
It is not my custom to share such information with strangers.
Perhaps after I've seen your courage in battle, I'll be more willing to divulge my secrets, perhaps.
Combat reveals many things about an individual.
As you wish, let's discuss something else then.
I haven't time for idle talk.
Are you willing to help me escape?
Ask me again after we've fought together in the arena.
Okay, will you assist me in my next battle arena then?
My skills do not come free.
I will assist you for no less than 1,500 gold pieces. Which of the... I like this. Which skills are those? Your narcissism? Your self-righteousness? Or your ability to bore me to death? Your ability to bore to death with all within earshot. We're not going to be an asshole. Never mind, I must be leaving.
May you find justice, or retribution, as the case may be.
Good guess. What's your will, sir?
Brother Elraish. This is the holy man.
What do you want? Greetings of the vigilant one, Lathander. To you, blessed, child, in what way might this humble monk be of service to you?
Isn't Helm called the Vigilant One?
When the mouse enters his burrow, does he not find the seeds he has stored away for the winter? And does not the winter follow the fall? Therein lies the answer to your question.
That doesn't make any sense.
Understanding comes only with time and many donations to the Church of Lathander, the god of knowledge, understanding, and, bountiful donations.
Okay, can I ask you something else?
What? I mean, what can I do for you, my stray sheep?
Who are you again?
Why, what have you heard? That is, I'm a monk of Lathander, of course. I am Brother Elraish, a monk of the Sun Soul and follower of Lathander, god of nature and flowing rivers. All donations accepted.
Good to meet you, Elrash. May I ask you something else?
What? I mean, what can I do for you? Lathander is the curious god. Ask away.
Something funny's going on here. Are you sure you're a monk?
Of course. Why else would I have this shaved head?
Yeah, but your head isn't shaved.
It's a wig. I'm far too humble to display my deep devotion and piety to my fellow performers, so I wear a wig.
Doesn't look like a wig.
Things are not always as they seem. Does an apple tree bear acorns? Does the bear resemble the walnut in the thicket when spring melts the winter snows? So it is with my wig.
That doesn't make any sense.
Understanding comes only with time and many donations. What? I mean, what can I... Lathander is the curious god. Ask away.
Tell me how you came to be here, Brother Elraish.
While engaged in a completely legal and legitimate investigation of a certain highly sought-after holy relic, I was captured by that unholy winged and her bounty hunters.
Right. I'd like to ask you something else.
What? I mean, what can I do for you? Lathander is the curious god. Ask away.
Lathander's a curious god? You sure about that?
Consider this. You have come to me with questions, and I have spoken to you of Lathander, which has prompted more questions. Yes, even as the egg reveals its secret in the summertime and blooms into a wondrous butterfly, Lathander incites wonder and curiosities in his followers.
Even as the honeybee causes the oxen to migrate west in times of drought, so Lathander reveals the deepest secrets and rewards his followers. Doesn't make any sense.
Understanding comes only with time.
Okay.
What? I mean, what can I do for you, my stray sheep?
Brother, I'm in need of assistance. Would you help me in my next match?
Of course I would. Lathander is the god of battle and warriors, after all.
Well, damn it. He's one of that's. I thought he was one you had to pay for. I didn't want to pick him up. But apparently we picked him up. No real point of talking to the guards. They basically tell you to shove off. So here we get a look at what we're going to fight. We have a bunch of orcs. 3 archers, 2 regulars, and a priest. Since we're getting close to the time I'd like to stop at for these, I'm going to go ahead and do that first fight, I think. It's a little worrisome because we picked up Brother Elraish. Oh, we do need to rest, though. I mean, I could just teleport up here like this, but we won't do that often. Actually, I probably don't want to do it at all, I don't think. But since we already did it, we'll go ahead and rest. Because like I said, I just want to play the game to play the game. Alright, so we're going to rest again because I'm going to use my sequencer. Thought I put sequencer in there. Yeah. Prepare miner sequencer. Okay. Weird spot. I already have one prepared, that's why. Oh, how is... I know there was a way... I thought there was a way to look at it. Well, we'll burn it and see what it is. I really thought there was a way for me to see what I had prepared in there. I'm not sure why it's not. Not sure why it's not not showing me. Let's disable the search bar. That was screwing me up last time. Well, we used it, so let's prepare it again. So we can cast in here, in the bedroom, but if we go outside the bedroom, or this whole section here, if we go outside that, then it disables everything and dispels us. Why can I not cast that? I don't know what's going on. All right. I don't know.
It will be done.
Screw it. Yeah, see that? Let's get to the fight. We'll come back on the way back and talk to them. Now, something to note about the fights is that each and every fight you have options. You have the roll of the villain, roll the hero, neutral, etc. But in this case, there's a percentage of a chance that you could gain, that you could placate the crowd. You're playing up to the whole pit arena thing, and they can give you items. There are 2 items that you can get for each and every fight that you do. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that until we get both items. Most of them we're not going to use, but we'll get all the items and we'll do the fights multiple times. And I'll try to do them in different ways. I really will try my best to do a better job of that in this playthrough. Just to mix it up a little bit. But there are some fights that, depending on how fun they are, how hard they are, you know, like the Umber Hulk fight, for example. That's a really hard fight. That's a really hard fight to do in an interesting way.
Very well.
Let's get to it.
I've been anxiously awaiting your debut in the arena. I know what the legends say, but does the reality measure up?
Can reality ever measure up to a legend?
Perhaps not. But if anyone can do it, I'm sure it's you. Now, are you ready to fight?
I'd rather talk for a bit.
I always have time for one of my flock. What can I do for you?
Yeah, during the welcoming feast, I noticed some tension between you and Brodel. What's all that about?
Ah, yes, my dear cousin Brodel. He's envious because of my high station and the fact that Dennerton really relies on me.
It causes friction, but we're family. What can you do? It must be tough running this place. One less talented than you would never be able to pull it off.
It's so nice that someone finally sees what I have to put up with.
You bear a heavy burden. Maybe discuss something else?
Of course!
Anything for the champion of Baloth's Pit. Who or what do I fight next?
Oh, it wouldn't be fair to the other combatants to say.
The spontaneity is part of the fun. But I'm sure a man of your talents can adjust to any danger on the fly. Alright, I'm ready for my next fight.
Will you be fighting our latest offering? Or will you attempt to fight one of your previous battles again?
I'd like to fight my next battle.
Lords and ladies, dignitaries and honored guests, today I give you something truly extraordinary. A champion of a rival arena making their debut here in our own. I give you the Scourge of Baloth's Pit. In what is sure to be little more than an exhibition, the new challenger will face several orcs captured in the wilds near Nethra.
They seemed ferocious at the time, but look at them cower now that their challenger has been named.
Before we begin, is there anything you'd like to say to the audience?
And again, we're going to placate and use everything to our advantage until we can seize an opportunity to escape. So, and this is the option to increase your chances of getting the item. I think whenever you don't placate and you insult the crowd, it lowers the percentages, but we're going to placate. You expect me to entertain you, yet I have only the most basic of weaponry. Can a chef make a souffle with only a fire pit? Can a painter create a masterpiece with only one color? A symphony of violence requires many instruments.
My friends, our fledgling composer needs a patron.
For now, we shall let him demonstrate his talent by hearing the tune he plays with the instruments at hand. Combatants, to arms. That is such wonderful dialogue. It's such a shame that for the past 20, about 20 years now, that very few games of the newer generation of game developers don't know how to write a story, dialogue, character interactions. This is such a breath of fresh air. Alright. So, here's Brother Elrish. I believe he is a bard.
What do you want?
So we're going to pop that. Pop that. And I can't pre-buff, but... which sucks. It's alright, though.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't have. Damn it. Oh, I don't have my my bow. That's right. I was gonna just web and do everything,
All right.
but since we have Brother Elraish, we're gonna do this the hard way. Whoopsie. Let's cast Circle of Bones on Rachel. But we did get buffs on Brother Elraish, which is good. Alright, you boys get back. Stalak, get on him.
Now that looked like it hurt.
Rachel's got the Circle of Bones. He's gonna get on Ben. We're gonna try to hold these archers.
I will do my best.
Now that looks like it hurt.
Oh! Look at that. 91 damage from backstab. Looking good. Let's curse this area here. Alright, Rachel got that one archer held. So since he's out of the fight, let's have her go after the priest. And then we'll put Thalek and Crow on this archer, so we're right up in his face. Actually, let's blind him.
Another casualty in the pit.
Alright, everybody's cursed. Looks like that orc saved his against the blind. That's alright. As long as we have someone up in his face and attacking him, that's what's important.
Speak.
We'll do a couple of chromatic orbs on these two melee orcs.
Indeed.
The bodies will be piled high today.
If you insist.
Aha! Fantastic carnage. More.
Yes? What is my task? On my honor.
That's what was messing me up. I had these two in the wrong spot.
Another casualty in the pit.
Simple enough.
Let's try to silence him.
The bodies will be piled high today. My performers are victorious.
Yeah, no item. That's, as soon as you get back here is when you find out whether or not you got the item. Quite a bit of experience. And now, I do, in the first game, I said that you didn't get experience for doing the fight multiple times, and I was wrong. I'm pretty sure you don't get experience in the same fight in Baldur's Gate 2. We'll find that out in the next episode. We'll do a level up, and then we'll save, and we'll continue on in the next one. All right, so next we want... Yeah, we'll go Scimitar. Or should I... No. Go Scimitar. Let's go Secret Word there. Like me a Breach. We need to go learn some level 6 spells. Level it up for me. Go with the axe. Actually, could do 2 weapon style. But we're going to do axe. Pre-spells for days. These extra ones. Yeah, all these extra ones, we had a amulet or ring or something that gave us extra 1 through 4 priest spells. We'll get all that back eventually, but Divine Protection and definitely Chaotic Commands. Chaotic Commands basically makes us immune to Charm, Domination, Sleep, Maze, etc. I want to know why Prepare Minor Sequencer wasn't working. That's really going to bother me. And we need level 6 spells for him as well. We have to be really careful. We have to be really careful with our spells that we choose here. But I 100%... I'm going to go Protection from Magical Weapons first. It's just too valuable for survival. But I do want improved haste. Gain another pre-spell. Okay, we'll end it here and then pick it up in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.